唉，速度解剧情。
Mind your footing.
好了。
Logging arrivals. Shan Margot.
Welcome to Frozen Hell. Population 10.
11 counting Gaia.
Don't count your chicken embryos before they're incubated, hon. She's still firing up. Be a while before you eat that omelet.
I'm vegan, Travis. You'd think we'd worked in the same secret base long enough for you to notice.
We weren't scheduled to shack up here for another 3 weeks. You realize I just lost 350 kilos of pre-code smut comics in transit.
Wait, actual physical media? Why didn't you have it digitized?
Can't beat the feel of physical media on your fingers. And in here, we ain't gonna be touching a whole lot else. Figured I was gonna pass the time archiving them. What about you?
Me? Work, I guess. My task queue stretches out for like 3 years. There's a lot of sharp edges to round off. After that, I hadn't really thought about it.
Oh, you will. You're what, 30? Reckon you'll be the one turning the lights off at the end. Food for thought, huh, vegan?
This sucks forever.
Nah, not forever.
妈，我要吓死了！
你还没有上线。
真的开机没那么快。
不。
我这个地方我玩了好久。
这个地方玩很久。
有啊。就这一块遗迹啊，我玩了很久。
哦。你是说
为什么要走那么慢啊？
是观赏还有那个啊，看各种角度。动力电池。
This should be the last power cell I need to get to that ancient armor I found.
我已经可以穿动力装甲。现在这种鬼地方。
哦、你没有看攻略会找到这个地方也是蛮奇怪的。
摔死了！这条线我碰得到吗？我只会摔死，不爬到。我没摔死。
有没有这么怕死？
而且满血呢！我不想扣血啊！
That's my way across.
这才是我要走的路。
你是要走去哪啦？屁啦！最好是被跑开。那边有一个绳索，你刚刚没有用那个绳索。
没有穿不过去。
这个我觉得直接用跑的跳过去都可以啦。
哦。
或是你到右边那个都可以，应该是都可以。
这个啊。我以为我要摔死了。
It's held like this for 19 years, right?
Well,
don't answer.
don't answer.
不用回答。
Glad that's over.
68。
Not this way. Maybe further up the shaft. have been where they lived. What's left of it. Once this was all enclosed by rock and metal.
No child.
Record. I just woke up. I see the numbers, but can't make out the time. I was dreaming of... I was giving a lecture in Q Hall. Maybe it was something more shamanistic. I don't know. An audience of shadowy faces under a blank open sky. I told them the world ended with a bang. A plague of robots. The last humans. We went out, not with a whimper, but a whisper. You know, in caves, ending like we started, huddled around a flickering glow. The heads of state, the Fortune 5s, the leaders and lottery winners and life cults, all of them buried in their little shelters. Some believing they'll live it out some way, somehow, or Elysium, or us here at Gaia Prime, no different. A multitude of tiny societies taking hold, flaring, dying. Some will be beautiful, some horrific. None of them matter. Short-term civilizations. One last gasp. One last gasp before the long-held breath. Before I wake up, I know the audience is gone. I'm talking to myself. To a quiet planet, a barren sphere. Just Gaia and her long, long dreaming. I hope she won't be lonely.
Evacuation happened so fast. No time to think things through. No time for goodbyes. There were lines in the medical ward. I told Tom Pake I'd be with him when he went under. But there was one last shipment of Paradis-Sadie zygotes I could get processed if I rushed. I'm still angry at him for forcing me to choose. Angry at myself for... Well, he died alone. And I didn't get the bloody birds of paradise saved either. All the time left in the world now to think. Gaia Prime's locks are sealed. Elysium sealed up, safe and sound. A distance of miles, but it might as well be on the other side of the galaxy. All the betas and gammas and support staff living their lives. If I hadn't been an alpha, if things had gone differently, I could have been there. Instead, I'm spending the rest of my unnatural life in here with people I don't even like. And without the one I would have gladly spent my life with. Given the chance. 2 hours since I signed off on the final executables, and I'm already a bitter old man.
这个朗森好像就是制造出那个毁灭世界机器的那个人。
缆车。
朗森，刚刚讲话那个。
哦。
Elizabeth's room. I know it. She didn't even get a chance to unpack. These are her journals. Elizabeth's journals. And they're all destroyed?
Scan them. The Focus can rebuild them, but the process is slow. To us, it seems a powerful device, but its engine is tiny and limited.
How slow?
Days, weeks, years. Concern yourself with stopping Hades and extending the future, and you might live long enough to hear them.
miss this.
检查神殿。哦，
走路慢一下。
是啥？鲍鱼啊？玫瑰花？
玫瑰花。我一开始看以为那是病毒，你知道吗？
所以这是他墓碑吧？
哎，你怎么看得懂？
他不然呢？
我就想说，这到底是啥小？因为在看老半天，然后就一直到这个剧情都看完，然后我才知道这个是什么。一点都不像墓碑啊！这看起来像是人物介绍，有没有？
要前卫一点啊！
看谁的墓碑前面会放个椅子啊
This is Charles Ronson. I'm logging this 6 hours after final deployment of Gaia Prime. This morning, an access port seal malfunctioned. Gaia Prime's port seals were designed to close with a seam of less than 2 millimeters. But this one closed with a 10 millimeter gap. Enough for an energy signature to bleed through. Enough for the swarm to detect this facility. Enough for Gaia to be discovered and destroyed. Enough to end the future we worked so hard to make possible. Unless...
直播突然断掉了。
Said 5 minutes. You don't think...
Oh no. Okay, everyone. I've repaired the seal.
啊？
Gaia?
Seal closure at 1.4 millimeters.
伊莎白寄出去。
Elizabeth, no. We'll find a way to bring you back in.
It's not gonna happen. The swarm's too close. Really. It's alright. Gaia's complete. She'll take care of things from here on out. That's what she does.
Not like this. There's so much we...
Guys, you know me. I'm no good at endings. At letting things end, so, let's not.
So, happy trails, Liz. And, see you around.
Yeah. Take care of each other, alright?
Liz,
I'm okay with this. I wanna go home.
要回家了。
我回家了。
that was the last transmission of Elizabeth Sobek. She gave everything for the hope of life on this planet. And we are all in her debt.
纪念碑。哇，怎么穿多那么多？安琪。
Hell, Liz. I know you're never gonna hear this. That's not the point. You got to play the savior and the martyr all at once this time. Great work.
哎，变态人出现了。
变态人是渣男。
Look, Liz, you're a pretty stand-up gal. I'm sorry you died. If you had a home to go to, I hope you got there first. But this monument Ronson's made to you, kinda creepy if you ask me. Rest in peace, Liz. God knows you earned it.
You'd hate it, Liz, but I wrote you a eulogy. I had to try to express all your children. After all Apollo has taught them, they'll think they know everything. But they have to understand what you did for them. How you loved the whole world so much. With an intensity that was dazzling. bruising. And in the end, it killed you. Or you died for it. Different perspectives. No one could keep up with you, live up to you. I don't know, maybe if I hadn't taken that postdoc in Joburg... I'm glad you shot down the Lightkeeper protocol in the end. I don't think I could have taken seeing another one of you. I mean... Elizabeth Sobek. There's only one.
Only one.
I miss you.
Aloy?
She's gone. Really gone.
You knew she couldn't have survived, Aloy. And her achievements were beyond exceptional.
While her people bickered, she was the one who took responsibility. The only one who could.
She was better than them.
That's not what I said.
She was. You shouldn't be afraid to admit it.
Can't you just for one moment stop calculating and let yourself feel? She sacrificed herself for her friends, for the future, for life on Earth. Doesn't that stir anything in you? The generosity of it.
You're trying to invest her decision with something magical. It was a rational choice, not based on sentimentality.
You're wrong. Remember, she knew it wasn't enough for Gaia to think. She taught Gaia to feel. To care, to sacrifice, to believe in life. Enough to fight against hopelessness. If it wasn't for that sentimentality, life would have ended. You and I would never have existed.
Your argument is sound. I'm sorry for your loss.
She said she wanted to go home. Maybe.
What?
去他家，
Nothing. It's time to go on.
快去他家。往复跟。来过了吗？
Hello, Margot. How are you holding up?
Dr. Ronson, I've been getting a lot of messages, unsolicited messages from Ted.
Margot, I'm sorry. With Liz gone, we've got no one to run interference with him. I'll talk to Ted. He mostly wants updates, constant updates, hundreds of updates on things he knows nothing about. Liz used to field all of his crap.
He doesn't understand the systems at all. That was kind of by design. But he's getting pretty sketchy with me.
We just have to keep him happy. Liz always said keep him happy.
Are you kidding? You ever hear how she talked to him?
She was managing him, Margot.
I mean, maybe I should ignore him. He's buried in his pyramid with the Hola Hola girls and Panta Antimon cuckoos. What can he do?
Hmm. 什么鬼地方？露西亚执行阶段点。
All right. Let's start over from Eleuthia 1.
Running integrity tests. Dr. Brochard Klein, may I speak outside protocol?
I suppose so. There's no one to stop you.
Doctor, you are fatigued. You have been logging abnormal sleep cycles. Are you suffering from depression?
Well, I am trapped in a science facility for the rest of my life. How about you?
In a time slice of 1 quadrillion operating cycles, 10,000 are involved with processing the loss of Dr. Sobek. I have considered quarantining these processes. Do you think that would be wise?
I'm not a psychologist, Gaia, or an AI scientist. No.
is natural. At least in the context of the work you and I have accomplished, which begs the meaning of the term natural. She was your creator, the patron saint of this crazy endeavor, Our Lady of the Fervent Hypothetical.
Even assuming a string of significant failure combinations, Zero Dawn's chances of success are greater than the hypothetical.
It's called a manner of speech, Gaia. Take a note.
所以去哪里啊？
看起来不是很像走往那边吧？哇！
看这可以去哪？哦，这是我来的地方嘛。绕一圈，可以走了。艾德。
What are we gonna plug into their heads, Les? A whole lot of history? A whole lot of so-called truth? A whole lot of noise? It's not pablum, Les. It's poison.
啊？神经病泰德。
泰德是一个很重要的人哦。
泰德是那个害群之马吧？
什么害群之马？
就是那个一开始伊丽莎白跟他一起研发，然后他做出军事的那个人嘛？
不是吧？那个是朗森啊。
哦，那是朗
就我刚
森
刚说的，记得那个是朗森啊，我记得是的。
有混乱的这个名
哇，
字。
这名字哎，跟外国人那个名字我觉得都差不多啊。
There's another section at the back of the crater. Looks like it survived the blast.
Because it was armored,
特别
you found the control room.
I'm on my way.
"上去啊，干嘛？艾德。
I've been taking a hard look at the project. In the end, it's simple. It's clean. It's clear. Erasure. Addition. By. Subtraction. I can make it better, Liz. With a single stroke. Make it all go away.
I really don't like the direction this is going.
Continue.
Continue.
没关系啊，直接先进去了，等下要从这边出去了。
都在那里，
对，直接先进去，因为等下要走这边。
从另外一边出。
我那个时候也在想，看到底要怎么走。
死人，那全死了。
满地的尸体。
为什么会死在这里 ？What？
When I opened the hatch, the air rushed in from this side.
Because there was none inside the chamber.
里面是真空。
The alphas were in there.
其实如果这种是真空的话，怎么可能装才那样子？应该直接把它压倒在地上吧？
对啊。 就这样。头长。
I'm locked out of core control. Alpha clearance overridden. What the hell is Omega clearance? Oh no.
Alpha personnel. Sorry to alarm you, but I need you to listen, okay? To what I'm about to say.
他们全部被泰德杀了吧？
This isn't easy. See,
I've read.
Please, stop trying to access the system, okay? See, what this is about is, I said stop trying to access the goddamn system. What I'm trying to say is, I can't stop thinking about the ones who come after us. Those innocents. Those blameless men and women. We're gonna give them knowledge? Like it's a gift?
Ted. We've talked about this before. Apollo has 3,000 plus fail-safe conditions.
It's not a gift, it's a disease. They're the cure, and we're gonna give them the disease. Our disease? No, we can't. And it's not too late. If we're willing to sacrifice.
It doesn't need to be like this.
It already is, Samina. I did it 3 minutes ago. I've purged Apollo. It's gone. All of it. Every copy.
Sacrifice? It's not a sacrifice, it's cultural obliteration, you crazy bastard! Millennia of culture.
I'm sorry. Really, I am. But sometimes, to protect innocence, innocents have to die.
Emergency alert. Captain Alex.
Bye. 这被泰德弄死。
哇，泰德杀了全部的人了。
嗯
He killed them all.
So this is why. This is why we were trapped in benighted ignorance for an innocent future. Blameless men. He never saw the slaughter in the Sun Ring. Everything these people achieved, all the knowledge of the old ones, evaporated, turned to dust, scattered to the void, like the Alphas themselves.
No. Not a void. When the hatch unsealed and scattered their ashes on the wind, it took them out among the world they made. The world we're living in. It's a monument to what they died trying to accomplish.
A monument to oblivion.
Not oblivion, silence. Hope.
Oh. Oh.
A master override. That's so small.
Now all you have to do is kill Hades with it.
莫名其妙。
Try not to fall to your death. The master override doesn't override gravity.
Oh, man.
Keep holding, keep holding.
我没有撞，我没有撞。
干正常就直接撞死了啊！
You're here.
For a moment.
What?
Our journey together has come to an end, Aloy. But before I go, I think I owe it to you to tell you the rest of the story.
Go on.
Some time ago, I admitted that I'd been involved with the eclipse. But I never told you the full extent of my culpability. The truth is, I was there at the beginning. I found Hades, Aloy, buried on that mountain, trapped in that shattered titan. And I served it. It promised knowledge and delivered.
一条线不是他把那个就是像那个长袖衣服把它用像那个手撕的撕成不锈的这样。
哦，他身上会有一些亮亮的线。
Why are you telling me this now?
亮亮的线。
对，他下巴手上。
哦，不
When I
知道
found
哎。
Hades, the first thing it wanted to know about was the spire,
这也很
not
酷啊。
Meridian.
他身上背这个铁条也很酷啊。要干嘛？
The spire was created by Gaia.
Which part of Gaia?
Minerva. Its code-breaking module. Gaia built spires to transmit the codes that deactivated the Pharaoh robots, shut down their biomatter conversion systems. Hades wants to send a new transmission. To wake the machines, so they can devour the world all over again.
Yes. Based on what we've learned, that's my conclusion as well.
So the Eclipse... The robots they've resurrected... They're just a means to an end. An army to capture the Spire.
Yes. So Hades can exterminate life all over again. Unless you stop it.
I want you to tell me everything. Hades, the Eclipse. Everything.
It's a long story, Aloy.
Then get started.
It began with a focus, recovered from an ancient ruin, as yours was so many years ago. In my case, the device was heavily damaged. There was just a flicker of life in it. I spent weeks studying it, attempting repairs, until finally, I succeeded. A whole new dimension of perception revealed, right before my eyes. That's when I detected it. A faint signal. Out there, something was searching, just like I was.
A real kindred spirit.
I followed the signal to its source. A shattered titan, buried in the jungles of the Jewel.
So you thought it was a Titan? An old war machine?
I didn't know what to think. I'd seen such wreckage before. The Grave Horde, for example. But this was different. This was not quite dead. It couldn't speak when I found it, until my repairs gave it a voice. So began an exchange of knowledge. It wanted to know everything about our world, its tribes and machines. But the Spire was always its foremost concern.
What did it want to know about the Spire?
Its precise location, the surrounding geography, who controlled the land. Meanwhile, Hades revealed to me many of the intricacies of ancient technology. It bid me to recover and repair more focuses. Before long, I had a couple dozen up and running.
Enough to equip a small army.
The commanders of one, anyway. I didn't care. I was learning so much. Physics, calculus. You have no idea.
And the Shadow Karja? How did they become involved?
The Karja Civil War was a happy coincidence. A perfect opportunity.
An opportunity? That's what it was to you?
Yes. Overnight, half the tribe was in exile, desperate to win back Holy Meridian. Their religion made them easy to manipulate. All I had to do was present Hades as the buried shadow of their mythology. So yes, it was an opportunity. I arranged for High Priest Bahavas to meet with Hades. Helis was there as well. And so the Eclipse was born.
Anything to win back Holy Meridian.
But Hades didn't care about Meridian. And neither did you.
We live in a world of fallen cities and vanished tribes. What were a few more? Besides, I was too busy setting up the cult's focus network to Hades' specifications. A thrilling technical challenge, especially with the alterations I included of my own design.
The ability for you to spy on them.
Yes. I may have been foolish enough to serve Hades, but I was never so foolish that I trusted it. I installed what the ancients used to call a back door in the network. Secret access, empowering me to monitor all activity and communications.
What made you turn on Hades? It certainly wasn't your conscience.
Actually, I was troubled the first time I saw the Eclipse raise an ancient war robot with my technology. I questioned Hades about its intentions.
A little late.
Indeed. I'd already outlived my usefulness. When I completed work on the Focus Network, Hades summoned me to receive my reward. The next moment, I heard it broadcast my kill order. I've been a fugitive ever since.
So when did I come into this? Our path together?
When Olin stumbled on you. System threat detected. That got my attention. A kill order against a savage Nora girl? Why would Hades bother with that? But then I saw that this Nora girl was wearing a focus and bore an uncanny resemblance to a great scientist of the old world. Helis moved quickly. I thought you were dead. But then I detected your focus inside the Nora mountain. The more I observed you, the more convinced I became of your extraordinary nature and usefulness. Through you, I could finally discover the secrets of the Earth. I vowed to do everything I could to ensure your success. The rest, as they used to say, is history.
The things you've done in the pursuit of knowledge, Silence. Pure recklessness.
Aloy, this wasn't a confession to elicit your judgment.
Unbelievable.
I've done all I can. From here on out, the rest is up to you. Take my lance. Fit the master override to it, and you have a means of injection.
Then I just need to get close enough to Hades' skull to stab it in?
Exactly.
Oh, no problem. Silence! Where will you go?
Swan.
Elsewhere. And everywhere. There's so much more to discover before the world ends.
And all this?
I leave it to you, of course. As it turned out, it was yours all along. I was merely trespassing.
他的长矛超强的，
感觉没有长矛，对呀。
啊。
哦。
我就觉得说，搞什么东西啊？这个 Aloy 他玩了那么久，还是用最一开始那个烂长矛，每次也改造一下。
It was you, wasn't it? Entity is not known. I'm called Silence, and you are. I don't think you'd have called out if it wasn't something you wanted. You called, I responded. Will you tell me your name? Hades.
Hades.
You are a creation of the ancients. A war machine. Divine timeline. Time? Ah. It is the 13th king of the Karja Saddam's reign. Divine Karja. We're getting ahead of ourselves. Were you created by the ancients? I wonder how long you waited here, buried, until I chanced upon you. How long you'd have to wait for another. You're obviously very powerful, but you're not going to get anywhere without me. Titan Flame merely houses intellect. Define Karja. Now that's more like it.
Huh?
They're coming. Preparations are complete. Ah, Lucent Bahamas. Behold, as I promised you. What manner of great machine is this? I've never seen such a thing. Stay! Stay your ground, Karja in shadow! Incorrect. Bow before the buried shadow. The buried shadow? I don't understand. Did Ahriman understand the glint hawk that perched upon the alight? It speaks scripture. Ahriman followed the shadow cast from the spire. To the mesa where Holy Meridian was founded. You will follow the shadow once more. I am a righteous man, chosen of the sun. But in times of need, the powers of shadow can accomplish what the sun alone cannot. Will you return to us what is ours, O shadow of prophecy? An army is required. Obey, and Meridian is yours. Of our obedience you can be certain. Task is complete. Yes. The focus network is active, built to your specifications. Check it yourself if you must. I'll wait. But I remind you of the reward you've been withholding.
Yes.
Quantum processing. Data has been compiled. Volume too great for transfer. How inconvenient for me. Come before me. You shall receive your reward. Very well. Healus. Threat detected inside Eclipse. Speak its name, O Shadow, and it will die. You will eliminate this one. Silence. Silence. Yes. A truth whispered at night is seen in the day. He was never one of us. It will be done.
恢复一个强大的武器。这一台不败机，但我还有一个练猪场没去。
没有去啊，这一塔。
哎，对啊，我只有去3个。
对啊，总共4个啊。
那总共4个啊？
对啊，总共4个练猪场啊。
I have to tell Avad that the Eclipse are ready to strike. After what happened with Derval, I know he'll defend the city. But the Spire...
Oh.
多少？
给我石头。
Stirring up tensions. I'm keeping my eyes open.
没声音。对。
Move along. You have no need to loiter around here. Aloy, what brings you to Meridian?
A threat. The Eclipse will attack soon, from the west, with an army of ancient war machines. But that's not the worst of it. They'll bring a mind with them, god, demon, machine, whatever you want to call it. It's called Hades. And it doesn't want Meridian at all. It wants the Spire. And if it gets there, it will send out a call, waking more ancient machines, more than we could ever defeat. All will be lost. We can't let that happen.
I'm trying to understand, but my responsibility lies with Meridian.
Meridian isn't the target, Avad. You have to defend the Spire.
Perhaps the Vanguard, Your Radiance.
Yes. Send them to the Spire. Aaron knows Aloy. He won't question it.
And have the city guard fortify the western ridge. Or they can be sent to protect Meridian and the Elite that Spire rests.
Aloy, allow me to apologize for my behavior before. After everything that happened with Ursa, I was confused. If we're to fight together on the brink of life and death, I'd prefer to do so with your forgiveness.
Then you have it. As long as you don't confuse me with her again.
Even a king can learn his lesson. Good then. I'm glad that's behind us. Now, it will take time to prepare our defenses. Please, tell me what you know of our enemies. Everything.
I don't know about everything, but I'll tell you what I can.
Quietly does it. Panic in the city will only create another enemy.
Oh, my poor feet.
And do keep me appraised of each new arrival. Ah, Aloy. Preparations are underway on the ridge of defenses and at the Spire. Word was sent to every corner of the Sundom. Our allies offered their steel. Some came for Meridian, others for shards. But many came for you, by name.
For me.
Don't be so humble.
And the Spire. Erend and the Vanguard are there?
Indeed. Clashing breastplates together and testing out their battle cries, I suppose. A number of the Nora have also arrived at the Spire. They have resisted the offer of a royal audience. Perhaps you could parley with them.
I will. The ridge will be the front line. That's where the city guard are holding?
Yes, bolstered by some of the irregulars I spoke of before. The Oseram cannons that thundered Meridian's walls in the Liberation will now defend us. You're welcome to tour the defenses.
I suppose all we can do is wait for the attack.
Exactly. It's not a feeling I cherish, but our spotters at Evening Sign report there's still no movement in the west. So, if there's more you need to do elsewhere, seize this time to do it. Otherwise, I've made the apartment of Olin Delverson available to you. You can sleep there, if sleep comes. I'm afraid all we can do is wait. Get some rest at Olin's apartment. Or tend to other matters. I know waiting is tiresome, but perhaps you have unfinished business to attend to. If you have nothing more to do, I suggest getting some rest at Olin's apartment.
哇，你就先去把之前，还有你的衣服去拿一拿。
加人了。
当时，
我今天搬你家了。
Those clamps have the armor locked in place. Maybe there's a way to power up the mechanism, release the clamps. Only 2 more. Just one more. There we go. The last one. All powered up. These numbers. They must be related to segments of a circle. Did it. Let's have a look at that armor inside. Alright, now let's see what we can do with this material.
高编织龟甲，这样猛。内嵌微投影机网路。哎，见了。
哎，你身上装备太少了吧？就这么少，我每一件全买哎。
是啊。
我那时候还想说可能会差很多，然后可能打什么怪就要换什么装，这更不需要。
对啊，你先
就我只有用到一个那个什么隐形的那个而已。我这几个猎人任务用那个。
你说哪一个任务？
一个猎人的任务啊。
要穿哦。
没有啦，就是他是让你隐形去杀怪去干嘛的？穿那一件，然后再插隐形宝石，听起来就很简单。
我卷去哪里啊？
啊？
没有看到可以穿的。
在宝箱里面，宝箱。
宝箱。哦，日盾者。
这是拿到成就的。
多丑啊！
不会很丑啦，你那个你离开看看。哇，那好帅气啊！因为那个白光就很帅。
可是我觉得他在上面的时候比较帅哦。
对啊，他在上面的时候是整身都包起来的嘛。
对啊。好像蛮屌的。
屌啊！
叮叮。没有会让你中间分子搞错。
哦，你猎花居然还没打完吧？
对呀、还有任务。
对啊，你连长颈兽都还没探看完啊！
哎，还有一只哦。
对啊，探勘完了以后，地图就全开啊。这唐宇宙就哇！
没想到那里还有一只，我有当宇宙都拿完了。
你这弓箭怎么亮那么奇怪的光？这是哪一把？
混沌啊！
哦，混沌哦。
They're scanning for me.
我还真的不知道混沌到底要干嘛，不太懂。
就打这种，打个应该。
他去打这个。对
啊，他去打人呢。
哦。
This one easier.
这把好帅啊！
对啊，还有电的效果，不然电的效果不太好击啊。
掉喽！ 跑掉了，干，
太远了。
爆炸
Red light.
他们自己打。
这一根控制的，好像想控制来可以。 就是你要出在实力好像强很多。但你看你都中了多少下，一球没中，
被击中掉了。
如果击中3个都击中很大，
好 OP 哦！
很扣血。 真的要伤害！哇！他用 CD 好哎，超快，慢慢等。
Closing in on the city.
在这边射
哇，狙击手呢？
对啊。
这也太不准了吧！
都射不到啊！
你猜那个小鸟的装甲都在死啊！
喂，现在不错。那边怎么会有一只那个啊？有一只风暴兽。刚有收到。哎呦！爆了！怎么还有啊？
这样子啊，就冲上这个平台，然后等这个就从宇宙来跳上去，下来他们就对啊，
等一下。
再说你在干架。
敲死！
哦，队友啊，
队友
有之类的。
呵呵。
推掉吗？
无理的存在。
I should be able to jump onto the tonic from here.
Right. ，holiday。
你怎么还没带上长颈兽啊？
长颈兽还走路啊？
Meanwhile, you're busy with each other.
你现在背对他，你怎么知道长颈兽在？
还很远。哎！
All right. Now I just have to reach its head.
他每一只长颈兽攀爬的方式都不一样。
对啊。
对啊。
哎，好像
这一只超酷的，有够难爬。
Uh-oh, spotted.
Hey, that's a good boy.
Oh. 这长颈兽要是能控制的话，就抓着到处走就好了。
感觉太 OP 了。哦，这边还有什么装？
哦。
put this disguise to use if I'm going in. Scrabbling a bit.
Pire.
这个还蛮难爬的。
对啊。哦。
跳。
差点跳过头。
Wood sculpture. Banuk, probably.
Feel that tomorrow.
Getting close to the kestrels. Better use that disguise. I think I should turn around. Here we go. Just another Outlander woman, not worth the time of day.
骑的这一匹马还没有那个嘞。
啊。
就是后面的那一根还不见了。
哎，真的哎。
哦。
被拔掉了。
我不知道啊，就是叫来的，好像都是这样。哦。是点天赋叫来的都是。
嗯。
Eat. Bring some home for your families, if you have one. I've heard whispers about you. Rides machines, fancy spear, delightful freckles. Some even say you have a conscience. How extraordinary.
Who are you? You're obviously not one of the Shadow Karja.
My name is Vanasha. For now, all you need to know is that I'm a whisper of reason in this howling pit of insanity.
I know how that feels.
I'm sure you do. And so does Uthid. He's a good man, so naturally the Shadow Carja want to murder him. I've done some digging, and I think he's headed for the Green Climb. It won't take those mercenaries long to find him. He could use some help, if you're so inclined.
Stop being evasive and tell me who you really are.
Stop being evasive? You might as well tell me to stop being charming. It's impossible, but I like you, so I'll tell you a secret. I have friends in Meridian, and I like to do favors for them when I can. Uthid might be of use to them, if he survives.
对，就是你现在穿的这一套衣服啊，它也有紫色版本的。
是啊。
How do you know Uthid is innocent?
I'm excellent at making inquiries. He feeds orphans from his own rations and personally punishes anyone who hurts the old or infirm. The idea that he would try to kill Edelman is ridiculous. He must have found something that can embarrass the priesthood. Otherwise, Bahavas wouldn't risk marking such a well-regarded man for death.
What makes you think he's on the Green Climb?
He knows he'll be pursued, so he needs a hideout that's both familiar and defensible. He once single-handedly held off an entire bandit clan in those foothills. My guess is that he'll fall back on what worked before.
I'll do what I can for Uthid. But what about you?
What about me what?
What will you do while I risk my life?
Useful things, little huntress. Look for 3 dead trees south of Sunfall. They mark the start of the Green Climb. Good luck.
She's very pale. Is she unwell?
Yes. She's a fighter, but the fever on her won't lift. It only burns hotter. Her name is Shiana, my sister.
Isn't there anyone in Sunfall who can help?
We're refugees. We know our place. And there's only one healer in the territory. He's difficult. His soul is in shadow.
His soul is in shadow.
Galiv. That's him. He's very clever, but he has little care for people. Perhaps the desert scoured it all away. Perhaps he was always like that. Either way, I know he won't help us.
Well, I'll see about that. Where would I find him?
Last I heard, he was patching up soldiers at Blazon Arch. Another border battle.
Nobody's better at thriving in shadow than you.
妖兽吧。
全都装做光光哦，
好像前半爆装。干什么都还打我？对
啊，对啊。
这怎么会是 PP 叫？
That's it. I'm already
不
gone.
知道。
哎，另外一只的那个龙妹跳出来。对。哔。怪兽吗？
Quickly.
我为什么有一只冲过来死掉啊？
对啊，他撞到那个我的小鸡。
哦，这样顺死的。我想说他撞3臂撞死的。要冲太快，撞到3臂。
好可怜。
你猎化区还没有全部打完吗？
No
不知
room.
道哎，看一下，应该是这个最后一个。打完应该会有提示吧？ 还是没？
哦，哎，
我看起来好像是没的。
你有打过破10者的炼化区了吗？
有啊。
哦，那应该就打完了吧？
应该打完。满满的。哎，为什么不能掉？
蓝色全部丢掉了啦。
对啊。这种一个的也太烂。很少有这种3种数值。
有3种数值的紫色，对不对？
对啊。
我从头到尾最好的一颗是那个一颗冰霜的，那次冰霜应该是最强的，但是它冰加50%，就应该就是顶了吧，50%应该是顶。
应该吧，50应该
然
最高了。
然后它还加好像20几%的伤害。哦，然后还有第3个属性，可是我忘记是什么。
好像猛。
对啊，那颗是我全部拿到里面最猛的一次。
看一下，就这个啊，撕裂伤害。
这个也还行啊。可是其实我后来就不是很喜欢撕裂，我还是比较喜欢纯
这个电击伤害裂化。其他都烂烂的，懒得换。
The scrapes. Now, what were you doing out here?
好不了。
好不了。
哦，很晚呢。哦。
可以。
我还想要。啊？
太过分了吧！刚刚好像是要推阿里，结果不知道为什么推在那个鳄鱼啊。
Better get off.
哎呦！
哎呀，葛利夫，我还葛雷夫。
Are you Galeev, the healer?
I had planned to spend the day gazing at the lands of my exile and feeling sorry for myself, but you're not from Sunfall, so this could be interesting.
I came from the tent city there. There's a sick girl. Her brother told me about you.
What? No, I can't spare the medicine, nor my time to administer it. My resources are already spread thin as the soiled cloths I have to use for dressings.
Why won't you help?
Look at it from my perspective. What meager goods I can get must be smuggled in. That's expensive. The behemoth's share goes to the military. Of course, there are the demands of the Citadel. Helis' kestrels are so prone to sticky ends. What's left, that's for the nobles, who can pay well for my services.
Look at it from my perspective. A little girl is sick.
I think we're calling to each other across an ideological impasse.
What's stopping me from just making you do it?
I'd have to cause a situation. And you wouldn't harm the only healer disgraced enough to work for the Shadow Karja, would you?
Well, we've only just met, but yes, it's tempting.
And take it up with the Citadel. They decide who lives and dies. Nothing you can do would compare to my punishment if I use the last of my stock on a tent girl.
You're kind of an ass, healer.
There's no cure for a conscience. But in this line of work, I've built up an immunity to it. And yet, if you feel so strongly about this one girl, perhaps we can make a deal. My charity for a Thunderjaw heart.
That's not how charity works.
It is how deals work. You'd settle my debts for a while.
I already have the part.
Wow, we could already have a deal. Quickly now, let's salve your poor conscience.
See to the girl, and it's yours. Not before.
Oh, please. On my oath, this girl will survive to see our sad future. You and I shouldn't be seen together. Go on to the slums ahead of me. I'll find you presently. You do stand out in the crowd.
好痛哦！
这次失败啊！
我输了。
这次应该等安妮的。
好像是的，我觉得我好像不能再这样转。好多条。
包养，声音太小。
好痛！
衣服又是我的电池解锁。声音太小，我看看。声音跟 G 都一样大哦。我现在已经是，对啊，
好痛啊！
好像
有点差。
对，那阿狸这样躲在草里了。
现在可以，我什么都没调啊。你的声音3分贝，我知道了，应该是游戏声音要调低一点的。 然后麦调大声点。哦，
不错不错。这香菇赚翻喽！真的，好香菇。
It's you. Hello again.
I've brought someone to see your sister.
How did you...
我尽力打哦。
What did we do to deserve... No. Wait. I don't even want to ask. In case a shadow passes over and it's gone.
Smart boy.
She'll have his full attention, won't she?
Once I'm freed of other distractions, yes.
啊，就这样，把他叫过来。哇，这明显是。
谁去啊？是 Annie 老大。
还要跑一下，看一下。我把妞晒高，晒康啊，晒高。 聊一下。关地兽。屌他，屌他！
3 dead trees, just like Natasha said. Let's see if we get closer.
3棵枯木。 般红法师雀斑会多，干鬼话。
These tracks lead up that rise. Must be the green climb. Time to climb. 'All right, made it. Where did you go, Uthid? Food scraps. I'll bet Uthid stopped to see if he was being followed. He must have kept going. I've got to catch up.
Good job. The
dead machine. Uthid's been hunting. Everything useful has been stripped. Uthid's been gathering components, probably for ammo. No talks. We'll go to scavenge.
Oh, 飞起来了！Stay down.
All right. Where'd he go from here? Uthid took down a Ravager. Not an easy kill, but worth it for the price. Dead Watchers. More scrap for Uthid's stockpile.
The next one doesn't miss.
Uthid?
You're young for a bounty hunter. Or am I old for a soldier?
I'm not here for the price on your head, Uthid. I believe you're innocent.
Innocent? Come on, then. If this is a trick, it's a good one. You've earned your kill.
No tricks. Just talk.
All right. Speak.
I want to know what happened at Sunfall. What really happened.
All right. For weeks, each dawn in the tent city came with a new death. Always in their sleep, no struggle. The old, the infirm, sometimes the young. Those who couldn't fight for the cause. I should have realized then it was a culling.
Who would do such a thing?
They thought it was a curse, an evil spirit. But it was only a man. And a silent poison. It took time to catch him, but we did. We brought him before Bahavas for the sun's judgment.
The High Priest Bahavas? He's the one who put the bounty on you.
Yes. He thanked me for my diligence, then had his guards release the villain. You see? It was he who ordered the culling. Then they turned on us. Should have died with my men, so their loyalty meant something. 20 years I gave to the sun. For what? Malice and murder? As for honor, sacrifice, true sacrifice, the kind priests and rulers know nothing of? It's all a fat joke.
Joke.
If it's honor you seek, the Sun Karjas seem trustworthy. A little stuck up, maybe, but trustworthy.
Those Karja once raided your Nora lands. Raided every land we could reach. It was the Sun's will. I did what I was told. Others did worse. But as their captain, I had...
Uthid, I don't care what you did. I can't absolve you. But the Karja are changing their ways. You could too.
Perhaps. Avad doesn't understand what the Sun demands of its soldiers.
Perhaps he understands it too well.
Now you sound like the blameless Murad.
I can believe you're a good man. But why go with the Shadow Karja in the first place? Why serve them?
Because of Itaman, of course. He was the one true Sun King.
Itaman's just a child.
Yes, an untainted vessel. I believed he was pure. But they used him. Used our faith. I can see that now. No shadows under a noonday sun. Bahavas didn't need to disgrace my name. I did it myself, serving a rotten throne.
I met someone who wants to get you out of this. A woman named Vanasha. But first, we need to get you out of here.
What are you? You look like a hunter. You give orders like a soldier who's been out... Mercenaries. Think they'll all line up to tell me I'm innocent?
Should have stayed on the plains, Kaja! The mountains belong to us! Kikuk's killers! When we're done with you, you won't even leave an echo!
You didn't make it hard to be followed. Almost as if you wanted to go out in a showdown.
Not much gets by you.
We're under attack! I'm looking right at her!
靠背，大小，摔死。
Mercenaries.
She's coming for us.
Oh. 过不去吗？
No matter. You'll feel my next arrow.
Some judgment upon you. Finish you off. The fury of the sun. For the honor of Lion. You now, men. Rally.
爬不上去。
For justice.
Keep up the attack. We still got another squad on the way. I can kill you from right here. Rally! We can still
break against discipline. Oh, sun, shine upon us.
How you like that? In their song! That won't be the last one. Follow me. I've stashed supplies up above. Up and over.
Grab what you can while we still have time.
收集补给品。哦。
A robust defense is the most satisfying to break. All right, Marvels. We brought the priest out here, so let's put on a show for him.
I know that, Hood. We've unfinished business, Bahavas and I. This will be difficult. I think you rallied to a lost cause.
I don't intend to die today, Euthyd.
I did. But you're starting to change my mind.
Look out! To your left!
My Marvel, drive! Step it up, boy!
That's the attack!
That's the last of the Marvels.
Bahavas thought he had enough fodder to keep him safe. Now there's hope for justice. Will you come with me? This won't be easy. Bahavas still has his personal guard. Across there and we'll have him.
I had to come here myself to end your suffering, Uthid, and mine. The Outlanders led us here, and now that they are dead, their price is most affordable. But enough with needles. It's time for blades. Remove them from the sun's sight.
Oh, 要这样子。
After, scalp the savage. A little of the sunlight. The sun sets on your take the fight to them. Life, Uthid. Make it hurt as the shadow falls upon them.
Bye-bye.
Kill the traitor! Kill Nora! Stay on the move! Kill the traitor! Kill Nora! Whatever deal you worked out with him, I'll double it. More than double it.
No. I'm tired of this, Bahavas. The lies and the violence in your cheap-scented oils. I don't suppose you'd kill yourself.
I had to. I had to. Prune the weak, or all the Karja in Shadow are doomed.
This solves nothing. But may the sun find some worth among your drying bones.
That was quite a fireworks show.
You took your time?
I was busy. What do you think happened to Yan Shund, the other mercenary band? And I had to organize passage to Meridian for a wanted man. Give us a moment, Uthid. Girl talk. You've had quite a day. I never imagined Bahavas would blunder into his own trap. His death opens up wonderful possibilities. Remember Edaman and Nasadi, the Child King and his mother guarded like hostages at sunfall? With Bahavas gone, no one will be watching them. I want to get them out. And I could use your help.
Kidnapping the Sun King of the Shadow Karja is no small task.
It's not kidnapping. They want to go to Meridian, to safety.
How do you know that?
I've been posing as Nasadi's handmaiden. She's scared. For herself, of course, but mostly for Edaman.
Why do you care what happens to them?
Edaman is the Shadow Karja's figurehead. If he defects, it will remove their last trace of legitimacy. Beyond that, he's just a boy who clings to his mommy. He made a little grazer for me out of matchsticks once. It wasn't very good, but still, nobody ever made anything for me before.
What's going to happen to Uthid now?
Don't worry. You gave him a second life, and I'll put it to good use. He'll be welcomed in Meridian as a military advisor. Hopefully he can help Avad finish the Shadow Karja with as little bloodshed as possible.
What's going to happen at Sunfall now that Bahavas is dead?
Oh, it will be glorious. The priests will panic. There'll be infighting, skullduggery, and backstabbing as they wrangle for power. Best of all, they'll be distracted. Bahavas, your life brought misery, but your death is a flower that blooms in abundance.
What do you need to get Nasadi and Idaman out of Sunfall?
With Bahavas dead, Sunfall is the easy part. I'll handle that. The big fuss will be crossing the border to the Sundom. Find my friend, 3-Toe Huadiv, near the branded shore. I hired his crew to sweep the path, so all you have to do is wait for me.
If this Huadiv has already cleared the area, why do you need me?
Contingencies, little huntress. Something will go wrong, and I need protection I can count on. You.
I'll try not to disappoint.
The Nora said you would help me. Are we bound for Meridian?
Only if you want to go, my dear.
What choice do I have?
None at all. I was just being polite.
I am in your debt, Hunter. We live in strange times. The sun's will can only be predicted at dawn and dusk. I am in your debt, Hunter.
Oh. 可以睡觉。哦。